What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to 2025. Yes, already February. Well, February's almost gone. We are right in the middle of February, and this is my first update on all my layouts and projects I have. First, I have to say sorry about the lack of content. Well, there was content, but not from the layouts. But here we are with the big 2025 layout update. First, we will start with the HO layout. And after the HO layout, I will show you some pictures and videos from a workshop I was part of. And after the workshop video sequence, we are talking about the N-scale layout, because I would say I did the most of the work in the last 2 or 3 months on the N-scale layout, well, also on the HO, but I would say the bigger chunk of work has been done on the N-scale layout. So without too much talking, let's go into the update on the HO layout. So as you can see, you're looking over section D into section C. And what you can see here is I started building the mountains. Well, the mountain, there's only one mountain. I started to build the mountain on section C, and also the riverbank is starting to get its shape. So I will show you this a little closer. But I also did some groundwork on section D and also started to ballast the main track just to see if this will work, and it will work. So I will show you the river scene. Now you can better see the river, so I already made the rock face for the outside line of the river. I have done this with Mifo shape. And I have to say it was my first time working with Mifo shape, but this was really nice to work with. It's great, so I ordered some more bags from Holland. They arrived, so now we can build up more of the river scene. Yeah, that's almost everything I did on the HO layout, because as I told you before, the big work I have done on the N-scale layout. But let's go back to the workbench. So back at the workbench. I was at the workshop for creating landscape, working with static grass and making some bushes and easy trees out of sea foam. And it was a great workshop. It took the whole day, as you will see in the pictures and the video. It took the whole day, and the teacher was none other than Marcel Ackle. He's a well-known guy, I think, in the whole model world, and not only in Switzerland or in Europe, so also in North America. So maybe you heard from him. And he was really a great teacher, and he has built some really awesome dioramas and also model railroads. And I think I also have a video where I show 3 of his dioramas, and they are all in the scale of 1 to 35. I think 35, yes. And there are so many details in it. And he showed us on a styrofoam how to create a road, a muddy road. Then we worked with the RTS Greenkeeper. This is by far the best static grass applicator I have ever seen and ever used, not sponsored. And yeah, it took the whole day. We were a group of 5, and it was really cool to also talk to the guys, because some were building layouts in HO scale from era 1, some were building in N scale, American T-track, N-track models, and also a guy that builds around Interlaken, where the BLS well, for my home country, a train is running. And yeah, it was really great. It was cool there. So here are the pictures and the video shots. And here we are back on the end scale layout. Yes, and I have done the biggest work in the last 2 or 3 months on the end scale layout. And as you can see, the station area gets its final form. And so let me take this aside. I built the street that goes on top of the hill. You can't see the end, but on top of the hill, I built the street. It's almost leveled clean, so I have to make some sanding here and there and then paint it, of course. And on this side, I also did the street that goes under the train, so I figured out how to go here. I also started to build some rock face so that they block the view to the bridge that goes on up here in the back. And this came out pretty nice so far. It's also all is done with Me4 Shape here because this product is just awesome to build with, really, I have to say. Not sponsored, it's a great material to work with. But then I also did most of my vacation building this station building. And what I mean by that is I made all the drawings for this station building. I laser cut it, everything, with interior rooms, also with windows. I will still have to update them and make it a little better in the final version. I did my first rooftop design where you can see that this really is a roof, and it came out great, I think. So this was more or less, I would say, around 20 hours of work just to get to this state. I still have to paint it, of course, but this is still a mock-up. It's version 5, I think. So the next version, I hope the next version will be the final version. The building is heavily inspired by my hometown station. So it's not to scale, but it's more or less how I remember the station building from my hometown. So this will come here, and so now you already can see how the final station area will look more or less. Yes, so yeah, the biggest chunk of work I have done is the N-scale layout. The goal, maybe the goal for 2025 is to get some greenery and scenery in on the station side. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And we are back at the workbench. That means that was the whole update, the first update of 2025. I want to say that I also started some live streams in my vacation on YouTube. So I will do them more often, maybe when I'm building downstairs. I can easily set up the camera and start streaming what I'm doing. At the moment I also work on a new diorama because I have an HO bridge left. So I was thinking, well, why not do another diorama and use all the techniques that Marcel Ackle taught us a week ago. So yeah, and I will film this. There will also be some tutorial videos because I asked Marcel if I can make videos from his techniques that he showed us, and he was, of course, do it. I would do it by myself, but I don't have the time to do it, so feel free to use my knowledge and teach the world how you can build up easy bushes in only 2 or 3 or 5 minutes, easy trees or whatever. So yeah, there will be some some videos, tutorials coming soon. I hope the next layout update will not be in 3 months, because in 3 months it's almost spring or in the middle of spring, so I hope I will get one before. I mean, it's always like when I don't build something, then I can't show you something. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like or subscribe to the channel, and we see us in the next video. Bye bye.